Security.
Attention, Twitter staff.
Hey, it's Jesus.
Please give me your full attention. After my recent ultimatum, those who could come to work but did not come to work, their resignations have been accepted. It has been determined that those of you who remain have the potential for greatness. All Twitter offices will soon be locked down. Resignation accepted.
Got some news about your wife. Oh, to hell with my wife, Witcher. We've got bigger concerns. Such as? You've spent your life hunting monsters, but the truth is we're the monsters, Witcher. Look at us, cisgendered white males warming ourselves in front of a roaring fire while marginalised people are suffering. What are you jabbering about? I'm talking about ESG, Witcher, social justice. Look at my men. They're all whiter than you, Witcher, and that's saying something. Now listen to me, Philip. It's not Philip anymore, Witcher. I'm Philippa now, the bloody Baroness. That's right, Witcher. I've gone trans. I don't even know what that means. It means I'm a biological male, Witcher, but I want to be more like a woman. Like Dandelion? Exactly, Witcher. I knew you'd understand. No. They double vaccinated me and gave me 5 booster shots. Look at the state of me. But I'd do it all again. This is what we have to do to protect people. They gave my buddy 13 shots. He's dead now.
You killed someone?
Wasn't me. But then I'm just getting warmed up. Now, who wants the first jab? And the rest of you, why aren't you wearing your masks?
Or any menstruating person in this country cannot make decisions over their own body.
Even limit their ability to get gender affirmation treatment in their state.
So when you think about it, there is great significance to the passage of time.
And we will make America great again. God bless you. I love you.
Then what size?
This one's from Jeremy in Wisconsin. And it says, Toffee brand coffee is the best coffee in the world. Thanks for the grift.
Anyway, I'm going to find out who this quartering character is, and when I do, he's going to get a bit of the old ice troll treatment.
From loathing Brie Larson to being the unofficial #1 fan site for Brie Larson.
How about a handshake? You're going to give me your jacket, your helmet, and your motorcycle, and in return, I'm going to let you keep your hand.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome in to Thursday Astrocast, also known as the Bestrocast. How are you two doing?
I'm doing great.
Yeah. I love Astrocast days. They are in fact the Bestrocast.
I appreciate them. It gives me a day to kind of just what is hanging with, like, if you bro out with the boys. What do you do with you don't grow out with the girls?
Yeah. What would you?
I like Booby says HCB doesn't get enough credit. Yeah, doesn't get enough credit for charity work she does helping children with autism. That's true. She does, especially when she's on Astrocast. Sometimes she's got some serious cat wrangling to do.
Look, I think neurodivergence is a strength.
Yeah, I guess you vag out with the girls. That's a little.
No, thank you. I don't like that one at all.
That's a little uncouth.
You sync out with the girls. We're syncing.
Yeah, we are syncing. That's
sync
right.
up with the girls?
Yeah, sync up with the girls.
Okay. All right. I also like jamming out with the clam out, but that's
I don't like
also
that one either.
That one's a little. Yeah. Yeah, I think my editor accidentally put Luke on the thumbnail. Sorry to one of the girls who wasn't on there. I don't know which one of you isn't on there, but
I don't know either.
He's fixing it.
I'm Luke today.
Oh, okay.
Luke,
well,
let me have all the libertarian take.
Yeah.
Oh no! Stop drinking things out of plastic.
There we go. Yeah, there we go.
Oh no, Trump! Oh no, World War III! Guys, we're in World War III. Okay, am I doing well? Am I doing the Luke?
Yeah, you're doing pretty well.
You have to cite some sources, though. You have sources.
Yeah, you have to say my sources are telling me.
Okay.
And then never give your sources. You
Yeah.
just have to.
Got it.
Yeah, you just have to say. Again, you girls didn't tell me about the dark tones today. I went bright. You are wearing gray and black.
You're wearing like gray, right? Am I colorblind?
Well, I'll tell you what, my camera saturation is crazy. This looks like orange, but it's really just like a light orange.
Okay.
It looks like blaze orange.
I think orange is your best color.
I think so too.
Blue and orange both work great for you.
What season
They
does
are
that
good.
make you?
I think he's an autumn. He's yeah, that's why orange works so well.
I've always hoped and wished that one day my autumnness would be acknowledged.
And look, Astrocast has done it. It truly is the best.
Yeah.
We got you.
I think we should have a color analysis person on. If Luke can bring on numerology, we should bring on our own science.
Yeah, I agree.
Love it.
E-Rock, subscribe with Prime over on Twitch. Thank you so much. Speaking of, I have a kind of a bigger video about this later, but I thought this was kind of a good video to talk. Well, oh wait, have you started your homework yet? I know you have a new baby at home, but have you started The Killing yet, Hannah Claire?
I haven't started The Killing yet. I was saving it for the weekend.
Okay.
I didn't realize when the due date on this project was.
Okay,
but
well, we'll circle back on Tuesday.
I didn't watch anything else, if that helps. I'm not ignoring it. I just haven't sat down to watch TV in a little bit.
It's not really helpful because you still didn't watch it.
Sorry.
You know, yeah.
You can be more clear with the syllabus before you hand it out for the semester.
Well, it's a living document. It's always changing. You have to keep,
changing.
Yeah, you have to. You
Have
set
you
to
seen
stay on
The
top.
Killing, Melanie?
I haven't, so I need to watch it this weekend too. Was that on Netflix?
You're not going to be able. It's a series, and I think it's like 3 or 4 seasons. Yeah, so you won't be able. You won't be able to watch it all in one season. But
I bet you could.
I mean, you can watch some. Well, if you commit, yeah. I was going to say you could probably watch enough of it to know if you're going to like it or not. You know that I can say confidently. You watch 2 or 3 episodes, you're going to know. I always tell people, if I give a show recommendation, you have to at least watch the first couple, because the first episode, especially of a show is always bad. Like the pilot, you could tell very often, like they'll play the first episode and then the second episode, everyone will have like beards. You're like, wait a minute, what happened? Because they film that yeah, they film it so far in advance. Kaz next says The Killing is so good. Joel Kinnaman is awesome. Yeah, I really fell in love with his character. Like he was awesome. He had like a great character arc.
I've always heard you're supposed to give a new show 3 episodes. Although I guess if it's like a mini series and there's only like 6 episodes, that's like halfway through. But you have to give it a chance to pick up.
3 episodes or until gay shit.
Ooh, interesting. Oh, okay.
Yeah, if there's if you change my channel name to The Autumning, yeah, that maybe I should.
The Autumning.
This was a guy who I guess was hoping to expose McDonald's. Okay. But I don't know. You guys are gonna have to tell me if this went the way you thought, because
expose McDonald's for what?
He works at McDonald's. So I'll just play the video. It's only 50 seconds long. First of all, neck tattoo. Don't take advice. Unless their advice is don't get neck tattoos, they have nothing of value to offer you. Sorry, ladies.
Acknowledge and repent first.
I don't care if it's something small behind your ear. No neck or face tattoos.
I think a neck tattoo can look good.
Yeah, you would say that.
It depends.
You would say that.
Melanie, you're gonna get in trouble. You're gonna get
I'll tell you what.
taken away.
No, if your rear end ever shows up here with a neck tattoo, you're fired. You think my policy on buns is bad?
Especially though.
Well, the thing about
a neck tattoo, it has to be done right though. I don't really like this just words, but a guy with a neck tattoo, it can look good.
Look, if you're a bodybuilder,
put on your resume for men.
If you're fit, you got to be fit.
Yeah, if you're a bodybuilder or like a bouncer or whatever, fine. But if you get a neck tattoo and you're like, man, I can't get any jobs. I don't really like. I won't hire you if you have a neck tattoo. Yeah, period. Keep all your ink. As long as the rule is, if you can cover it with a long sleeve shirt and a collar, you're good. If you're a girl, I guess you exempt. Or
I like rock stars, though. What can I say?
Yeah, apparently. Yeah. But anyway, so let him continue here.
Please stop eating this shit. Let me show y'all a little something, okay?
Well, he also has another face tattoo up here, another terrible. These look like prison tats.
I don't like prison tats. Those are ugly.
They look like they're both prison tats.
What if they're not and they're just wannabe prison tats?
No.
That's even worse.
Yeah, that's worse. Yeah. Yeah.
Pay attention. Nuggets. Look at that.
So he's showing the ingredients. However, the ingredients are white, boneless, skinless chicken, water, 2% or less salt, wheat starch, yeast, probably for the breading, lemon juice, natural flavors, baking soda, and sodium. Now,
that's not bad.
It's not bad. Like, there's a couple of things in there that are questionable, but I mean, if the number one ingredient is boneless, skinless chicken, that's not really an own.
No.
Like I don't. And then, like the number 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5 ingredients are totally normal.
Right.
And they have to be listed by, like, the biggest ingredient goes first. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So then, I'm prepared to do. Somebody sent this to me, and so I was preparing to do the video like McDonald's exposed. But then I'm like looking at it. I'm like, this isn't even bad. And like, did we think McDonald's was healthy?
I know.
Yeah, like this might have been an own in 1995, but like people know McDonald's isn't healthy, and this isn't even. And then he does some of these other ones here.
That's what's in these nuggets.
Again, he's so stupid he doesn't even know that it's not bad. He's like, this isn't even bad, especially if you grade on a curve.
I know.
It's like, this is fast food. This is not bad.
Chicken nuggets that you get out of a frozen section in the grocery store are way worse.
Way
That's
worse.
One has a bunch of soy and stuff like that. Like, this is definitely not bad.
And he works for McDonald's, so
he's fired for sure.
Well, and also he's seen these boxes how many times, and suddenly he's like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go viral. Like,
yeah, and I'm gonna put my name on it, so I get fired for sure. And with my neck and face tattoo, I'm gonna complain about how it's hard to get another job.
There.
Here,
I know y'all like y'all's hot and spicy, but look at that.
What?
First ingredient, chicken.
Water, salt, wheat, like. What? Now, I don't know what sodium phosphates are, but I'm assuming it's a salt.
Yeah.
And then it says, so by the way, the only ingredients in the chicken part of it is chicken and salt.
I know y'all like y'all's hot and spicy, but look at that.
This is like a McDonald's commercial in the making. Like, exposed, and it's like actual chicken.
Dumb. This is hilarious.
Like,
he thinks he's cooking right now.
He does. He thinks he's going to go, like, chicken, water, salt, sodium phosphate. That's all that's in the chicken. That's it. And then it says breaded with. Okay, now if you're going to be a Luke about flour, fine, but you're eating a breaded piece of chicken.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
you're getting bread and
like obviously
cornstarch. Like
they even use sea salt.
Yeah.
Sea salt, garlic.
Look, even your desserts, your apple pies.
Oh no! First ingredient.
You're gonna get
box?
such a super healthy apple pie.
Yeah, ingredients.
I mean, there's like
apples.
color.
Yeah.
Good.
I mean, it's just apples.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is pretty normal. Man. Oh my goodness, there's nothing abnormal on here.
There's nothing weird in here.
Otherwise see.
Yeah, this is totally normal. Just breading and apples. There's like literally nothing here, and like. I don't know where McCrepes are. We don't have those where I live, by the way. And
in Canada?
The ingredients.
Canadian McDonald's?
Yeah, it must be. These ingredients are in French.
In McGriddles, man.
What's that?
Oh, they're McGriddles in America, and they call them McCrepes in Canada, probably.
Look, just think about it. I'm just trying to tell y'all, let y'all know.
What?
Y'all don't get to see these ingredients. So.
Oh, we don't get to see them.
By the way, they're
probably
publicly
on the
available.
McDonald's website.
Yeah,
I guarantee you.
Yeah, it
no,
is on
we
the
never
McDonald's
get to see
website.
it. You guys are crazy. He's a vigilante hero. He's a whistleblower.
Just so y'all know, I got you.
Yeah, and then they're like, Grok, which ingredients in this picture are potentially harmful? And he's like, the image shows McDonald's McNuggets ingredients, potentially harmful sodium aluminum phosphate, which isn't even listed. Like a bunch of these, what is sodium? It's not even listed on here. And then they ask like, Grok, somebody asked Grok, did this go the way you thought it would? No, I expected more alarmist claims, but evidence shows moderate risks like trans fats and hydrogenated oil aren't great. Well, no shit. Like,
right. Did you really think McDonald's was like the health food capital? Like, people know this. It's honestly better than I thought it would be.
It's way better than I thought it would be.
McDonald's.
You know, what's funny is like, I was going to say, you clearly know this, Molly, so you stole my thunder a little bit.
Okay.
But I do, like a guilty pleasure is my wife will give me like those big bags of McNuggets from Costco.
Yeah.
I went and looked at the ingredients. They're way worse.
Yes. They're
like,
bad.
I would be better off just ordering nuggets from McDonald's. It's not even close.
Yeah.
That's the genius of the brand.
Plus, I'm a honey guy. So I dip my nuggets in natural honey.
Oh, Ooh, that's
so I'm not
bait.
even dipping it in like crazy, sauces that add a bunch of bad stuff. I mean, honey has a lot of sugar in it. Okay.
Right, but
like,
honey is a superfood. If you're mixing it with junk, then yeah, that's the junk that's bad. It's not the honey. Honey's actually good for you.
Yeah,
Is
it was
honey
especially
also
like
good if you're like you have allergies because if it's
Yeah,
local,
it's great for
allergies
allergies
and stuff.
Yeah, and that's the thing is honey is so insanely sweet that you're not going to overdo it like you do other
just need a
things
little
like
dab.
sugar. You need hardly any of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can actually eat like 4 tablespoons of honey a day and still be in ketosis even if you're doing keto diet. Like that. So honey is so sweet too that most people aren't naturally going to be eating a ton of it. Not unless they're
has
mixing
honey
it
got
with
you through
pure junk.
has honey got you through some rough moments, Melanie? I'm just wondering.
Honey has got me through some cravings, some very sweet cravings. That's for sure. Because I do carnivore. I will eat honey on carnivore when I need to. And it makes all the difference. It's like, okay, here, I'll have some yogurt and some Greek yogurt and pour some honey on it. Don't even need a lot. I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does make a difference.
Yeah, I thought this video, like, I mean, if Luke was here, he'd be melting. But like, this isn't even that bad.
I mean,
Like-
I'm trying to think of like you could be arguing
So if
like,
you got like their
they're
chicken
saying
breast, it's probably
chicken.
fine.
But that's the thing, they're saying chicken, so hypothetically it could be any part of the chicken.
Oh, yeah.
Like if
Nuclear
I'm playing devil's
chicken.
advocate here, right?
Right.
Sure.
But I think any part of the chicken is fine to eat. Like,
Yeah.
I'm one of those people. Like, eat like nose to tail, they call it when you're eating from
A pig. Yeah.
From a pig or a cow. But yeah, like it's an animal. You can eat anything from it, really. I mean, a beak would be hard to digest, maybe, but not.
Make
Maybe
your
they
nuggets
ground
very
it up.
crunchy.
They ground it up. Like even that's the thing. Even like bones and stuff like that. I mean, that's good for you.
Yeah, isn't that collagen?
Organs,
Yeah,
bones.
collagen.
Yeah.
I feed my dogs bones.
Yeah.
Like whole bone, like chunks of bone. It gets ground up, and I put big chunks of it in their food.
Yeah, that seems good.
Yeah,
I want McDonald's to make a commercial out of this, where this like jail tatted bleach head guy is exposing them, and it's like actually your ingredients are not that bad because McDonald's when I was growing up at least was like the fast food place that you're
But
like
you knew it wasn't
everything is
good.
fake.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Right,
like,
yeah.
that was what they were known for. It's like everything
Yeah.
is like a blend of garbage that they like mold into the shape of their food. So if it came out that like actually it's not awful, I mean,
Well,
you're
they've
supposed to-
come a long way. Like I would tell you, the McDonald's quarter pounder is not a bad burger. A hot take.
Look.
I think McDonald's
a
is
good, like-
I'm not even gonna lie. I like McDonald's.
It's rare. Like I probably have McDonald's once every 4 or 5 months. Now my wife's going to some sort of water aerobics thing tonight.
Uh-huh.
I'm
girls'
thinking,
night, girls' night.
yeah,
Yay!
it might be. I might talk myself into McDonald's, but I probably won't because I'm trying to get under a certain weight by the end of the week, so I probably won't. But
And McDonald's, I know. Oh, sorry.
So you told me it's Qdoba only when you have a bath
Oh,
night at
that's
home.
generally,
True.
I'll probably just get a Qdoba bowl. But like I will get like a double quarter pounder, no fries, and like a Diet Coke.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a good flipping burger. Like I mean,
yeah.
it's not Culver's fine, but that Angus burger, I think their burgers are
Well,
pure
they're-
Angus,
They're
and they're rated
100%
pretty well.
beef. I know
Yes.
a lot of people in the carnivore community eat when they're
Their
out.
patties.
They
yeah.
get their beef patties because it is 100% beef.
Yep.
It's good.
Yeah. Yeah, them and Wendy's, like low key,
Wendy's
aren't
too.
bad
I
burgers.
love Wendy's.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Of the fast foods, that one's my favorite.
Yeah, I like Wendy's fries actually. I know like a lot of people for the straight cut fries, people are like, well, McDonald's is kind of king of that. And then, Arby's has the curly fries. I like, well, Steak and Shake is my favorite, but they have the little
Ooh,
fries.
Steak and Shake is so good.
They have like those little like shoestring French fries. Those are so good. But
I
yeah,
like
Wendy's has good
Arby's fries. Arby's curly fries.
Arby's curlies are the
amazing.
supreme fry. Yeah.
Yeah.
A roast beef sandwich, curly fries, or you get one of their market fresh sandwiches, which actually, I'm going to say this. I know I'm 42, but they do, as the kids say, slap. like you get like their turkey bacon avocado sandwich on wheat bread.
Mm-hmm.
You could go keto and just take the bread off and eat the pile of meat too. Arby's, I'm afraid we're going to lose our Arby's because only ghetto losers work there. And generally once they get employed by a bunch of people not from around here, their quality goes completely in the tank and then people stop going there. Now I drive by the Arby's. If you guys know the area, it's the Arby's in Menominee Falls. It's right off the freeway. I can go there dinner time. There's like one car in the drive-through. Like they're just cooked.
That's not good.
That's bad. Arby's is so underrated in terms of fast food places. It's great.
But I feel like they're not consistent in where they show up, you know? Like,
no, they're not.
I can't I don't know what the pattern is, but I feel like it's very random and rare where Arby's are placed.
Let's see if I can crack the code. Let's see if I can find out the ingredients that are in the food, like this guy. Let's see. Nutrition calendar. What do we see? Nutrition? Oh, that's a Happy Meal one. How do you find the ingredients?
Our menu, if you click any of them, it should be there, right?
Yeah, it should be there. Let's click on that.
Quarter pounder.
Okay.
Oh, here they are.
Nutrition summary.
Right here. Well, it tells you what's in it.
All right, let's see.
Oh, here it is.
100% beef patty. Someone in chat was telling me there was soy. No, it's 100% beef.
Yeah, and here's the ingredients. 100% pure USDA inspected beef. No fillers, no extenders. That's the ingredients in their burger.
Yep. Interesting.
So they put it right here on the burger. Let's go
I guess, okay, I'm going to try and be the Luke of the show today. They could be feeding the cows that they're like using for stuff. But still, 100% beef. It's not what I was told growing up, and maybe they've improved. But like again, when I was growing up, it was like their meat comes from like a tube and is like gross and not beef at all. That definitely does not seem to be the case.
Yeah, he's exposed nothing. Ingredients are right here on the website. White boneless chicken, water, vegetable oil. Like that's it. That's the chicken. And then this stuff is in the breading. If you're gonna bitch about the breading, stop eating deep fried food.
For real?
Or go and get
why are you eating breading in the first place?
Yeah, you know there's like very little breading that can even be considered good.
Yeah.
You could do like a panko, like if you want, like you could bread it yourself.
You could, but like, why? You know, like,
right? You're at McDonald's.
Just like I think you should commit for the meal. That's my philosophy.
It's not gonna kill you. Like eat it once in a while. It's not gonna affect you. I think. Yeah, in my video, I was just kind of like, based? Like, their food's actually better than I thought. Good job. And like...
Thanks for letting us know.
Yeah, thanks for letting me know that I can cheat and have a few McNuggets every once in a while, and it's not that bad. You know, I used to do when I was being real hardcore, I would get the chicken nuggets from Chick-fil-A, but I just got tired of getting, like, bent over. The grilled ones. The grilled ones.
That is committing.
But like basically they're just taking a chicken breast and cutting it into 4 pieces.
I know.
It's like, okay.
You can just make that at home.
I could just make that at home. Yeah, I was like, plus it's expensive. It's like $11 for fucking a 10-piece or so. It's insane.
And I love me Chick-fil-A, Christian company, but let's be real, it's too expensive. I agree.
My wife got me 2 because we get the Val pack, which is like, you know, you get that envelope full of coupons, and then every once in a while you can feel it. When you get out of the mail, you feel it, and there's like, ooh, there's an aspirin sample in there. They have all these coupons, and she like pulls out coupons for me. And so now I have 2 free sandwiches from Chick-fil-A from the Val pack. Oh. By the way, the Val pack is free. People pay to be in it. So if you're not getting it, like you're missing out on good deals. Like there's always deals who are like, you know, for local companies, yeah, it's junk mail, but there's usually like, for example, Cousins, which is a sub shop, always has a buy 2, get 1 free sub coupon in there every month. Oh, wow. That's the average sub at Subway or at Cousins costs $11. So that's a free. So I'll go and I'll get 2 subs for me and 1 sub for my wife. And I'll eat it one day and I'll eat the sub the next day. They have that one's gold. That's like an $11 coupon. And then the Chick-fil-A free sandwich, that's probably like $8. Just sitting in there, like a Chick-fil-A sandwich.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, so, you know, there's shout out to the, you know, I'm not an extreme couponer. My wife really kind of is a little bit, but, you know, she knows I have a $5 limit. I don't allow her to use any coupons that are worth less than $5 in public.
Right.
Because I'm just like, you just look cheap. So fancy. She's like, Jeremy, I have a 25-cent coupon. I'm like, fuck off. Like, she can use it when I'm not around.
Sneaking out in the dead of night to use her 25-cent off coupon.
She has to go by herself.
To the household. Let her live.
She can live. Funny. She has to go by herself, though. I'm not using a 25 cent off coupon at the grocery store.
I would love a reveal where your wife is actually one of those like expert extreme couponers where the store gives her money back at the end of it. Like
I used to watch that. There was a show about it. I used to watch
those
that.
couponers save so much money. It's insane.
Oh, look what I can do now. I can put the chat on the screen.
Oh, yay.
Hey, guys, join us.
Yeah, and donation banners. Look at that.
Oh, Rumble Studio has that now?
Yeah.
Oh, and maybe I can finally switch over.
Yeah, well, it doesn't let you, hold on, it doesn't let you move it, so it looks like these are overlapping.
Oh.
You can also do viewership stats, but that also overlaps. Well, I'm going to give him some feedback right now and get it fixed. Yeah,
Does Rumble sometimes watch our stream? Let's get them to respond in the chat.
Let's see. I sent that that this didn't work, and they got that fixed, and then now, like, I need them to change the location of the donation banner. Let me ask them right now. Yeah, I mean, I'm not against coupons, but I have my limits. Like, I'm not going to pull up in a $70,000 truck and be like, here's my coupon.
Look, that's how you save up to afford the truck, team.
I know, it's stupid.
Sorry, you're too good for coupons.
It's stupid. It's not. Everyone should use every coupon because it's free money. I get it. I'm just stupid like that. I don't want people to think I'm poor.
You've worked hard. I get ya. Yeah, it's a thing. You've graduated past the 25-cent coupon. Let your wife buy her yogurt on discount, though.
She does. Yeah, she'll go by herself grocery shopping because I hate grocery shopping anyway. I'd rather have like a root canal or get punched. Like when my wife goes grocery shopping, she knows she can give me the worst chore around the house, and I'll do it. She's like, "Do you want to go grocery shopping?" Or do you want to pull the hair out of the drain? I'm like, I'm going to pull the hair out of the drain. I don't care. Yeah, I don't care.
That's funny.
I just can't do grocery shopping.
Grocery shopping. I like it a lot sometimes. What bothers me is other people in the grocery store. I wish I could just go.
Oh, yes, I agree. I hate it. There's too many people in the aisles or they walk too slow. It's a lot. So
every time I've gone recently and I've been taking my baby with me, the thing that I need is in front of a bunch of people who are standing there looking at their phone.
Yeah.
It's like, you have a list, I get it, but also like, please, could you stand in the center of the aisle? The sides are where the things are. I need that.
Yeah, the phone stuff is getting bad. I'm that guy though. I'll be like, hey, excuse me. It helps when you're like 6'5", when they're just like Gen Z facing out, staring at their phones, and I'm trying to I'm going to the grocery store after the show today because I'll probably grill a steak for dinner instead of ordering out. And
all right,
I don't have any time for people on their phones there. By the way, thank you, JR, for joining as a member on YouTube.
Yay!
If you want to join as a member on YouTube, it'd be amazing. You look at the chat, there's like a little dollar sign next to the chat, and then you can. Oh wait, no. How do you join as a member? Oh, I probably can't see it because I'm logged in. I think that's where you join as a member, though. And over on Rumble, Mr. Tough Guy says, worked as a manager for many years there. Went to Hamburger University, which is a real place. I knew that.
Amazing.
But the ingredients are not great, but they are common. But they use that the chicken... Wait. But the ingredients are not great, but they are common. But it uses that the chicken content is 35 to 40%. I don't know what that means.
Is that good?
I'm not saying they use the same quality chicken that Chick-fil-A does.
Right.
But I do.
I think the revelation is that the ingredients, it's chicken, not like chicken-like substance,
Exactly. It's not like these fake stuff, these chemicals or a ton of soy and all that.
I don't know if this is true, but at one point I'd heard that Taco Bell was not allowed to advertise. They had like a beefy burrito and they had to call it beefy because it wasn't actually like
it wasn't enough beef content in their beef.
Yeah.
That's true.
That doesn't surprise me.
They did change after that. Yeah, they got horrible. That happened to Subway. They couldn't call their chicken because it was.
What did they call it? Chicken-like?
No, they just changed after that. Because like the USDA came in and said, there's too many fillers. This isn't real chicken. Or turkey. It was one of the two. Omega says, Liberty Doll told me that you two communicated. You're off the hook for now. For now. Anyway, how's about that next meetup? Yeah, I need to think about that. I wanted to Pass this one off to the. Oh, Cam says Felix Rex outed HCB in his thumbnail today. Lamau. What does that mean?
What? Who is Felix Rex?
Me either. And what did she get outed for? Like you're a man?
They, them.
Or you're gay?
We've got a they, them
so much
cast.
about myself on the internet. Now
We've learned last night, according to that one commenter on X, that Hannah Claire and I are they, them. So we already knew that Jeremy
Felix,
was.
Yeah, right. Well, Felix Rex, isn't that like Black Pigeon Speaks?
I don't know who that
He hasn't
is.
uploaded a video in forever. Yeah, he's kind of gone like under the radar. He's stayed like pretty consistent. I don't see it. He hasn't uploaded in 5 days. So I don't know. Maybe it's because you're Luke. And wait, I think Melanie's not on it though. I don't know. You confused us with that one. McLeod says the beef comes from old dairy cows. Since they are cheap but widely enough, the most well taken care of animal. PETA can suck it. Shout out. Jeremy, this from Silverback. Look into Mitchell Holistic Health in Alaska. They focus on gut health, eliminating inflammation markers. Something to help you overall. My old lady does some work for them. That is a long drive from where I live. Some like 3 or 4 hours, I think. I do want to go to this. I'm going to refill my water. I want to get you guys started on the, well, maybe we should do the Japan versus America meme thing, because this, I know Melanie's probably going to do her thing where she makes everyone mad. But,
As I do.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. This is the Japanese girl, the wholesome. That's what I want to see.
All right, go. You guys can discuss it.
Japan wins. That's where I'll buy my jeans. If this Japanese girl, if they want to put her in an ad selling jeans, I will buy those jeans, because this is what we need more of in America is wholesomeness. Yeah, I know she's not white. We want to see more white people, but I care more about Christian values than anything else. So yes, we can get white girls who are wholesome and do the same, be this just like this Japanese girl. So let's do that.
So who is this lady? I've never seen her before.
Okay, so this Japanese girl went viral on X because she just posted this picture of herself. She works in an office and she posted this picture. Well, a ton of men were like, this girl's adorable. I want to marry this woman. And so she went viral. She got like 200,000 likes on X because she's so cute and it's just wholesome. Notice she doesn't have to be slutty. She is just cute. And so, yeah, she went viral for that. Now, obviously, and a lot of people are mad at me because of my takes on the Sydney Sweeney stuff right now. But here's
mad at you all the time. So what's
know.
new?
The thing with Sydney Sweeney, I think a lot of people just don't know who Sydney Sweeney is in the conservative space. All they see is a white girl and they're like, oh, okay, yes, or she's showing a little shoulder. Who cares? If this was an isolated incident of a girl who, you know, maybe not super modest, but not necessarily going crazy. Yeah, I'm not trying to be the modesty police with people. I don't think that's productive. And I think that people can get ridiculous with that. But Sydney Sweeney, just like a month or two ago, was selling her bathwater in soap and saying, hey, little boys, hey, dirty little boys, here's my bathwater. And so it's degenerate OnlyFans stuff. Not only that, but there are actual pornographic scenes that she does in movies that's straight up porn. And so I think that seeing conservatives, like whatever, people who aren't conservatives who are celebrating this or not Christians, they're going to celebrate it because they already are into degenerate things. But to see Christian creators celebrating a woman who promotes pornography and whose entire brand is based on sexualizing herself, when these are the same people who complain about what women wear at the gym. They're the same people who tell girls don't do OnlyFans. Well, what do you think little girls are going to do when you may be telling them don't do OnlyFans, don't wear immodest clothing at the gym, but then you are celebrating a woman who does porn and who sells her bathwater? Well, what do you think girls are going to do? That you're inconsistent in the message that you're saying to them. So yeah, I think what's great is seeing this adorable, and look, the random Japanese salary woman kicking butt at this, 77% winning at the polls.
With 250,000 votes, by the way.
She's adorable. She's wholesome. There are plenty of adorable, beautiful, wholesome white women that we can have who don't do pornography that we can celebrate celebrate and who can be doing jeans ads. That would be amazing instead of a porn star.
I have this like, half-baked theory that when progressive culture decided they were going to abandon traditional beauty, both like in architecture, but also in people and women and fashion, things like that, it made it so we have forgotten that there's an in-between. Like with Sydney Sweeney, she's pretty, she's attractive, but it's very sexual. And there's not like she's elegant. It's not like there's a she's beautiful, but tasteful or whatever. And then I think you're right. You're describing the Japanese girl as cute. Obviously, like there can be a range of beauty or what you're into or styles like that. But like it doesn't have to be like you're either super intensely covered up, basically veiled type thing. Right. Or it seems like much like, our economic middle class, the middle class of beauty and fashion and things like that has disappeared. You're either hypersexual or you have to be the opposite. Because I think one of the things that bothers me is it's like you're either hypersexual or you're like kind of pretending to be like a little kid, and I don't like that
that's true.
And so we have to have the in between. And I like that the Japanese salary girl is just like, you actually could meet this girl on the street probably.
Yes.
Well, in Japan you could meet a million of them.
Look, and good for them.
Look, one night, whole life.
And I think even in that one picture of Sydney Sweeney, I wouldn't have been mad at it. If that's the worst that she does, who cares?
Fine.
I'm not even mad at this at all. I just think, the camera pointing down at her chest, eyes up here, boys. Like things, it's just blatantly sexualized. The bathwater. Hey, little boys, here's my bathwater I'm selling in a soap. And things like that. That's just, and then the pornographic scenes, like, a lot of people don't know that she does these things and they don't know who she is and they've only seen the ad. And I don't want to share this stuff on social media.
She's done a lot of hardcore scenes.
She's done hardcore pornographic scenes and I don't want to share that on social media.
Right. And the younger kids, like people like the Euphoria age group who saw her in that or in some other people know, but like older conservatives who aren't watching that kind of TV or content or whatever are like, yes, popular blonde actress is in this thing. And I can understand the appeal. And like I said, like I think the controversy around the American Eagle ad is sort of ridiculous. It's getting a little bit out of hand for me. But the idea that like you have to be the hypersexual bathwater selling girl to sell jeans is not what you want to promote to young girls.
Right. Let me settle this once and for all. Chat. 1 for Sweeney, 2 for Salary Girl.
All right, let's see what chat
let's go.
Yeah, 1 for Sweeney, 2 for Salary Girl. I think I know which way this one's going.
We'll see.
I have a little bit of an idea. Oh, it started out strong. That's more split than I thought.
Oh,
yeah, it's more split than I thought.
It's split, but that's a lot of Salary Girl.
Yes, there's Salary Girl's winning for sure, but it's like 60-40. It's not. I thought it would be 80-20.
Yeah.
I think she looks like a girl that would cheat on you.
Well, that's the thing.
She looks like a girl that would. She would wash your feet.
Yeah, for sure. Also, I'm coming from a Christian perspective. Not everybody is a Christian, and people who aren't Christians, they have no moral reason to not like Sydney Sweeney because they don't have Christian values. I have Christian values, so I want to stay consistent in that fact. And so I don't want to be promoting a woman who does porn. All I got to say is people who are promoting Sydney Sweeney, I don't want to hear them complain about what girls wear at the gym. I don't want to hear them complain about OnlyFans girls. You can't do that then. You have to be consistent. So if you're against what girls wear at the gym,
the same people are doing that. Just to defend Melanie a little bit. The same people who call, the gym whores are like, based, America's back, baby. It's like, you have to pick one. She's either a whore or not.
Showing boobs isn't porn. Yes, it is. Showing boobs is porn.
Well, she shows.
Like we had a culture where it's like no one would allow any of it, and now we live in modern America where they're like, "What? That's normal."
They're like, what? Being topless? What? Having sex on camera is not porn. I'm like, what universe are you from? That is porn.
Yeah, it's softcore at minimum. Yeah, but it is porn. You used to have to get the grainy channels at night to see what you see every day on, like you would see in Euphoria, like every episode.
We talk about with politics, like the left has gone so far that things that seem normal are now called far right, and I think it's the same thing with like sexualization in advertising and entertainment.
Yeah,
well, yeah,
that's true.
the thing is what Sydney Sweeney is doing here is what the liberals fought for. So those who are celebrating this are celebrating what the liberals fought for. You're just behind. You're liberals from 10, 20 years ago. You're not actually for conservative values. It's the truth, though. Where is the lie? And they're like, well, it's not gay. Well, why do you think we got into the gay stuff? Because society got so into sexual perversion and the over-sexualization of everything. And then that's a slippery slope to the gay stuff. And so we're just going to get back to gay stuff if that keeps happening. It won't. And how about instead we start promoting beauty and actual beauty and not Jezebels?
Mm-hmm. Melanie, can I ask you, do you remember the like Hollister Abercrombie ads from like, I would say the early 2000s, like think 2009, where they would be like guys with abs and like the girls,
bags were just topless guys and with abs.
They used to have them standing out front of the store at the Milwaukee location.
That was so cringe.
Later that those were like anywhere from like 17 to 20-year-olds, like they're all babies. But anyways, with like comparing Sydney Sweeney's like video ads, like you said, the one where she's in a tube top, maybe that's on the fence, but like the American Eagle Sydney Sweeney ad versus those types of ad where you get like, you know, they'd all be like good looking and on a beach in like jean shorts and bikini tops. Like, do you think that there was a time when that kind of modeling where it is revealing is okay?
Well, if you're wearing
well, it depends on the context. If it's just you're advertising a swimsuit and you're trying to sell a swimsuit and you show people in a swimsuit, I don't have a problem with that. Just show it in the right context. But when it's like, hey guys, my face is up here, that's when it's like, no, that's when you're deliberately sexualizing it. I don't care if people are selling swimsuits. There's nothing wrong with women wearing swimsuits and men wearing their swimsuits. That's fine. But to deliberately make things sexual and to hire somebody who does pornographic activities, who sells their bathwater, who's an OnlyFans girl, that's not a conservative thing to celebrate. So the liberals, and they're going to celebrate that kind of stuff. In this case, they're not because she's white. But no, for conservatives to celebrate that they're not actually conservatives then.
It's interesting because it does seem like they like have this whole I feel like the counter argument when like you're like, hey, as a Christian, I think that this is wrong, you know, it's hypersexual, it's this whatever. The criticism is always like, oh, what? So you don't want anything? You want nothing at all? And again, there's like a whole middle ground where things are okay. It's just that when you start being like, here is my bathwater and I'm actually known for doing like essentially porn on TV, it gets a little bit weird. Yeah,
it's like people want to go to these extremes or act like I'm saying everybody should be in a burqa, or then they want to criticize me because I'm showing a shoulder right now. I'm not trying to be the modesty police. I'm not trying to criticize a girl for wearing a tube top. I don't care. That's fine. But when someone is blatantly sexualizing themselves, selling their bathwater, being naked on television and having simulated sex on television, on movies, that's a completely different thing than a girl being in a swimsuit for a swimsuit ad. It's not the same thing.
I agree. I'm not gonna stick my neck out here. The Texan Mando subscribed with Prime on YouTube. Thank you. I do want to talk about. I mean, look. I think Melanie, your point is extremely fair.
Thank you.
I think. I mean, I'm not getting in the middle of it. I fought. I stood shoulder to shoulder with you in Goonergate.
Yeah, you don't have to fight all my battles. It's okay. For that.
So now I'm letting you, hanging you out to dry on this one.
He pulled this story knowing where it was going. I want that to be clear to everyone.
I absolutely knew where it was going.
Well, thank you for letting me talk.
And I wanted to let her have her platform. Yeah, like, you know, I just cowardly DM'd her words of encouragement last night instead of getting into her thread.
But the thing is, Melanie knows what she's doing too. Like, I think it's cool that she have built your platform off of being like, these are my values, and I'm going to say it even if no one will. Like, that's
what I do.
You believe it? I know you believe it. I do. That's one of the things that bother me. Before we get to this Hillary Clinton story, like people that like call Melanie a grifter are actually insane. Like she 100% believes what she says, even when it's unpopular. She could have very well not fought the Goonergate fight and kept a lot of her audience from getting her pissed off about it. She could have not fought this fight, but she did. So you can disagree with her
over this fight. To call me a grifter when I lose followers every time I've lost like 200 followers since I've been posting against this stuff. It's like that makes no sense to call. I don't think people know what grifter means. Grifter
you can say she's wrong.
Like but to call me a grifter to have a take that's going to make me lose followers. If I wanted to be a grifter, I would have been promoting all of the gay stuff and staying in the mainstream industry instead of losing my job. I was at the peak of my career and made the absolute most money when I was in the mainstream gaming industry. So no, I wouldn't have turned my back on that to speak out if I were grifting.
Right, exactly.
I was gonna say, I think a key component of being a grifter is making money, and I don't know that what you're doing is in the big sponsors.
I like Booby says, I agree with Mel in principle, but no amount of boobies I see will make me gay. Right, but she is talking about kind of the degeneracy pipeline, which I do agree with. It's about objectifying men and women, which is what the left pushed for.
Right.
And then once you objectify them, they become a product
and
that
plus
you can buy
like,
and sell.
Do you want your daughter doing that? Do you want your daughter to be doing sex scenes on movies?
Do you want guys jerking off to your daughter?
Yeah. Do you want her to sell her bathwater? Do you want her to do the things that Sydney Sweeney's doing? Then why are you promoting it? And it's just one thing I have such high expectations of society because I was raised with a father who didn't condone that stuff. My dad didn't watch porn. My dad didn't objectify women like that. And he looked at my mom as just like, and he still does, talks about how gorgeous she is. So that's why I have such high standards for society. My mom is very beautiful. But it's just like
not to fight Jeremy. Don't you mom.
She's gorgeous. But yeah, it's just like I love that. I love that I have a dad like that. I can't even imagine if I had a dad who was posting Sydney Sweeney and celebrating her boobs right now. I would be mortified. And I'm so grateful that I have a dad who doesn't do that stuff.
Have you seen, there's a clip from a show that's kind of circulating every once in a while where I don't know what the actor's name is, but the guy is being like, Dad, name like the most beautiful guy in the world. And he's like, your mother. And he's like, Mom's not here. You don't have to say that. And he's like, your mother.
But they really believe that. That's how my dad is too. And it's just so sweet. I love that.
It's ideal.
It's a real love. Like it's a godly love. And that's something that you can't compare to anything else. And you can't, unless you experience that, you can't, there's nothing else like it. It's beautiful.
Well, with that, before we go to the Hillary Clinton story, I want to give my wonderful co-hosts a chance to let you know where to find their content. And in Melanie's case, if you want to go and subscribe from her, where to find her stuff. Hannah Claire, why don't you go first on this one?
Yeah, since I'm the less spicy person today, I'm Hannah Claire B on YouTube and Rumble. I'm also Hannah Claire B on X, same tag everywhere. I do videos on the news, some cultural analysis. I like to review the news a week late, so I'll have another video like that on Monday. I should have another video up. I think I'm going to talk about Katy Perry later, probably today, if I can swing it. And other than that, yeah, thanks to all of you guys who are supporting me. If you guys haven't seen my work, you can check out Hannah Claire B on YouTube, Rumble, and X. Melanie, where can people follow you?
All right, you guys follow me on YouTube at Melanie Mac Go Boom or on Rumble at Melanie Mac. I just had a stream last night. It was so much fun. I do streams every Wednesday evening. And then you can catch me on my Bible channels, Bible Time with Melanie Mac, where I have like on every weekday I do a vlog.
I saw you did why white people are getting outbred. That was a spicy topic.
Trying to throttle it because I'm looking at, because I'm thinking, okay, the reach for it, the views compared to the other one, the click-through rate is almost double of what the other videos are. More people that are wanting to watch it, but YouTube is showing it to less people.
Yep. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I cover topics like that, and then I use the Bible to talk about certain things regarding that. Like in this case, Muslims are outbreeding Christians and how that could lead to the end times, for example. So yeah, I would love to see you guys on there as well.
All right, well, I'm going to show look at this cool snow globe of Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
I love it.
And then the snow
is blood.
Yeah.
Where did you get that?
I think my wife got it for me.
That is so cool.
It's from 1974. It's also, I think they sell something like this at the Halloween store. I'm sure it's out there on the internet. I'm sure it's out there.
I'll have to
See,
look.
But
you saved
I
up for 25 cents off.
I think my
coupons
mom
and
would
watched
like
something
it.
fun.
I know for a fact she used a coupon on that. But I just wanted to show that. Let's talk about Hillary. By the way, if you're watching the show, wherever you are, I hope that you'll just hit that subscribe or follow button. We're live Monday through Thursday at 2 p.m., Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern. And the best way you can support the show is on YouTube by becoming a member. It's $5 a month. It's incredibly helpful. On Rumble, by taking advantage, this might be the last day I have the free membership. You get a free month, but also by joining Rumble Premium using promo code FREEQUARTERING and the link in the description, half of that money goes directly to the channel. So we get about $5 a month for that. If you're on Twitch, be like Nemo907, who just subscribed with Prime. We get $5 from that. Or Kick. Or you can go to coffeebrandcoffee.com and pick up some of our delicious summer flavors. Tiger's Blood and Blackberry Cream are both shipping now. The reviews have been amazing. I knew they would be because they're crazy good. Now, I want to kick it over to Hannah Claire here on the Hillary Clinton story. Let you kind of take the lead on it. This seems kind of real. Yeah, I know. Wouldn't want to crawl into bed next to that every night.
You think it seems real? Why?
Well, I mean, the walls are closing in, aren't they?
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah. I mean, she did. We do now have confirmation that she did authorize the Russia hoax thing. That's kind of a big deal. Is that a crime? I don't know. You know, what crime would that actually fall under? I'm not totally sure. You know, we have proof that she worked with Soros. Who didn't know that? You know, what do you make of this story? Is this more, you know, stop talking about the Epstein files, please talk about this stuff instead? Do you think this is more the walls are closing in, or do you think that Hillary Clinton's gonna have to start selling bathwater to get by now?
I think she'd be fascinated in selling bathwater. No, I'm just kidding. The thing is, the Russiagate declassification, Trump, Obama stuff kind of bubbled alongside the Epstein stuff, and everyone was looking at that. But from what I can tell, there are actually some merits, some ideas, some stuff that looks like it's promising in terms of treason when it comes to Obama, and therefore Hillary Clinton as the Secretary of State, the involvement. I get stuck on the will something happen. Oh, wait, I want to bring Ruby up here.
Ruby Doobs, come here. Nope.
Bye,
come
Ruby.
Here, Ruby. Bye, Rubes. She probably came to tell me that it's playtime. She's like, Dad, it's time to go in the pool. She plays in the pool for roughly an hour to an hour and a half a day, every day. We have about 50 Frisbees that we throw in there. And she goes and jumps in at 100 miles an hour. I've shared video of it before. That I actually I feel like I made a Rumble exclusive on that. She runs like 100 miles an hour and jumps into the pool and will single-handedly rescue every single Frisbee. And then she'll come tell Dad, hey, can you go throw more Frisbees in the pool for me? Can I not watch it? It won't let me watch it.
Only. Are you crazy?
You have to become a member, Jeremy.
Jeremy, are you not a member?
I can like scrub it. That's weird. Anyway, if I can get you a sweet shepherd moment, I will. But I'll go on with the Hillary Clinton stuff.
This is the like what bothers me with the warring back and forth between administrations. It seems like this is becoming a pattern where it's like we're going to prosecute your administration for doing the wrongdoing. Okay, let's
catch it every single time.
Hold on. Come on. Oh, I think I missed it.
Oh, I love this. Yes, I think I've seen it.
Oh, she likes the. Yeah, well, now everyone has to watch it because it locked up. Wait, here, I think. Here.
Ruby,
here. She loves her Frisbees.
You get that out of here, Melanie.
Yeah.
This is the best picture of Hillary Clinton.
Oh, no.
My brother
100% catch guarantee.
My brother changed my dad's computer background to that picture. Dad didn't know how to change it at first. He's like, why did you put this on here?
That's an anti-boomer hate crime. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah, he'd probably have to go into the Verizon store. Like somehow my phone got. He probably kind of like, Melanie, somebody hacked my phone. Anyway, no, those ramps are not Ukraine colors. Those are specifically colored for dog training. All
Ukraine
agility,
copied the ramps, you know?
yeah, all agility courses are blue and yellow that I've seen.
Because that's what color dogs see, right?
They
Like,
see them the best. Yeah.
Black and white.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. So go on. Sorry. Yeah.
I mean, basically, like, you're getting the CIA director, you're getting Ratcliffe saying, like, there is evidence that they basically purged themselves under oath, that there's indication that this is a case that could be prosecuted. But my question to both of you is, haven't we heard this before? Like, are we going to see these things prosecuted? I know there's an article, I think it's CBS or MSNBC, one of the like super left-leaning mainstream outlets, that's like, wow, the Republicans are just back at it again, going after Hillary Clinton. But you could understand where everyone is like, we have heard this before. What makes this time different?
I know.
Now,
I decided to cover it. I gave it a hopium title. But in the video,
I'm not trying to be too black pill about it.
He could prosecute this. Like, this is pretty bad.
It is, but will they? What's the odds?
No, of course they won't. Trump specifically said he wasn't going to prosecute her because she was the ex-president's wife. Why would he prosecute her now? You know, unless he's like, you know, hey, this is worse than the email server.
Like, doesn't that sound horrible? This lady married Bill Clinton and then was a cabinet member and potentially could have been not faithful to the responsibilities of her office. And then, but she gets to be like, but I married Bill Clinton, so I'm good. Like, that doesn't, hold on.
Well, they also explicitly said, that they were releasing this Russia information to obfuscate her email stuff. Like, it's actually a big deal. Like, they fabricated this Russia story so that people would stop talking about her email story. Will the walls close in for Trump or for Hillary Clinton? I don't know. Do you have any hopium left, Melanie Mack? Like, where are you on the Epstein files? You know, lock them up stuff. Are we getting any of that?
I don't think we're actually going to see any heads roll for any of this stuff. I think, first of all, it is a lot of it has been tampered with and messed with. We don't know the actual truth, and it's going to be hard to actually get the truth. I don't think we ever will. It's corrupt. It's evil. We won't unless an act of God happens. That's just my take on this situation.
Yeah. I mean,
I think this is more legitimate than a lot of stuff.
It at least debunks the Russia stuff, I think.
Yes,
I think it at least does that.
And I think that's why it's being kind of already spun by the left-wing media as like, they're going after Hillary Clinton again because they don't want to acknowledge any legitimacy. But they're sort of two different things. Like, it has been debunked, so you could cite the actual documents at this point and the things that have been revealed publicly. But will that translate into a trial and conviction? I don't know. And I don't think the timing of this is not insignificant. Like, obviously, the Epstein stuff
it's not a coincidence.
It's maybe not a coincidence, but on the other hand, this started in 2016, basically. I mean, this has been a long time kind of boiling issue. So I assume that Donald Trump actually wouldn't mind seeing this resolved during his final presidency. Will it? I can't say, but that is part of the internal war of any kind of administration.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I do say this is a W. Because it does basically now anytime someone brings up Russia, I can be like, here are documents that prove you're incorrect. Like, the Russia thing was a complete fabrication. It was done solely to obfuscate away from email servers. Here are the emails that specifically say that. Is Pam Bondi going to prosecute? I don't even know what you would prosecute. What is the crime? You know, like, I don't know what the actual crime is.
Well, didn't they like talk about this while under oath while testifying in front of Congress? So in that
they did lie about it. Yes, that's true. They did perjure themselves in that. Bypander Syndrome says, I'd like to push back. Push back on that, Hannah. I don't agree that the Russiagate thing isn't at all relevant. I think it's being pushed for propaganda to distract from the Epstein list cover-up. We want names. Oh, did you say that? I didn't hear you say that.
I don't think I said it was irrelevant, but, you know, I think it's like I said before, I mean, maybe this is where it comes from. Like, those two stories were happening at the same time. And I think the focus on Epstein you maybe totally worth it. I'm not trying to like, if this is your beat and you want the answers, you aren't wrong for following that story. On the other hand, I think the fact that the Russiagate stuff was made up to protect Hillary Clinton did slip under the wire. Like, I didn't get those headlines. You had to see, like, Tulsi declassifies this thing and this is what's coming out, but it was buried in the body of the article. And in that sense, to me, that means it didn't puncture through the narrative about Epstein. Not that one should offset the other. I mean, both are important, but as we all know, sometimes you can just have one top. Newspapers only have one headline for a reason, like, and this one, if the Epstein conversation wasn't happening right now, I think that one would be all we talked about for 3 weeks.
Yeah, that's probably true. I mean, we'll see if there's anything that comes out of it, but I do think it's a small W. Like, it's still a win for Trump to say, all this Russia nonsense is baloney sausage. And, I'll take that. If he hangs on it, if they talk about it anymore for another day or two or whatever, then I want to see prosecutions. Then I want to see something actually happen. I don't think we're going to see that, but this is still a W. This next topic,
it's also not over. Okay. Sorry, I didn't want.
It's not over, right?
You know what I mean? Like, let's not get too doom and gloom. I'm so cynical right now because it seems like all the people who are calling for justice on these issues, like, it's like you hear it for a minute and then it goes away. It doesn't mean it's over just because I am not banking on it happening.
Oh, Bystander Syndrome said that he said no one cares about Russiagate. It's not relevant in any way. No one. Oh, okay. No one will get arrested. Yeah, that's probably true.
Yeah.
Kelnan says, I can fix Sydney Sweeney though, Mel. She's redeemable. I volunteer as tribute.
Everyone's redeemable. Hopefully she finds Jesus and repents. That would be a great story.
It's also with Sydney Sweeney. I was just thinking about this. She is on the top of her game, so to speak. Like, her Hey Dudes ad just came out. She's obviously got the...
Uh-oh.
Oh, Frozen?
Lo and Wolf, someone pointed out that if Sydney Sweeney was around in the 80s and 90s, she would have had so much more competition.
Interesting.
Well, she would have, because everything was highly sexualized back then.
Yeah,
that's why we got the
true.
gay stuff now. It's the slippery slope. So at best, if we go back to those times, we're just rewinding just to go back where we are now instead of fixing the actual problem.
Yeah. I mean, I just don't think her life is aspirational. Like I said, she's
it's not.
She's just recently called off her engagement. Like,
exactly.
It seems like you might be making a lot of money, but are you living a happy life? I don't know.
Who called? Oh, she called off her engagement?
Yeah, she
did. So that she could pursue more of these activities.
Yeah.
And probably part of that conversation was like, he was older than she was. I wouldn't be surprised if he's like, I want to get married and start a family. And she's like, I
can't have a kid now.
I can't have a kid right now. I have to. My body is literally how I'm making money.
Right.
And also I'm making a ton of money. So I don't want to give that up.
Well, I wanted to talk about this ad or this article. Hannah Claire did some digging and found this, and I thought it's worth, it kind of dovetails into Sweeney and all this stuff. Jamie Lee Curtis, who has, I believe, 2 trans kids, 1 or 2 trans kids, just want to point that out, explains why she calls plastic surgery the genocide of a generation. Now, first of all, I think it's pretty dumb to use that word in reference to...
Does her trim kid have his wiener cut off? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, that's exactly like, okay, like...
Both of her kids are adopted? Sorry, I'm looking this up now.
Oh, and she transed them? Oh, am I wrong? I thought she had at least 1 trans kid.
She does have 1 trans kid at least. Yeah, she does.
Just like Megan Fox has, 3? Something like that.
Yes.
Not so good.
So she says... I guess I'll let Hannah Claire take the lead on this one. Hey, Jeremy, will someone bring the flavors? When? The subscription since late June, that will be fixed by middle of next week. We had a supply issue, and I had to talk to my roasters who apparently weren't working fast enough. I'll leave it at that. And a lot of people got screwed over, and I'm sorry about that. We were waiting on some flavoring, and I missed. It's my fault. I missed the subscription orders in my order. So 100% my fault, and I'm sorry for that. Now, anyway, by the way, you can email Maggie, I think at hello@coffeebrandcoffee, and get a status update, and tell her I told you to give you like a coupon or something like that. Go ahead, Hannah Claire. Sorry. Yeah.
So Jamie Lee Curtis is, you're going to hear a lot about her. She's got this new Freaky Friday 2 movie coming out, and
we needed that.
She did this interview where she is like, she obviously thought about this phrase, genocide of a generation. This is her stance. And although I probably don't agree with her on a lot of stuff, I thought the point was interesting. She's basically saying that that with the increase of cosmetic alterations, it's making it so that young women especially have a completely unrealistic expectation of what they look like currently, and as well as what they'll look like as they age. True. And she talks a lot about plastic surgery, but she also mentions like the filters that you can get on Instagram or TikTok or whatever. And I think it does breed a sense of cognitive dissonance. One of my favorite posts I've ever seen online was this model posted a selfie, and some girl commented on it being like, wow, I wish I just naturally look like this. And the model responded like, I don't naturally look like this. I spend a lot of money to look this way because it's my job. And I think that there has to be that kind of acknowledgement that, like, if we're going to live in a world that's full of fake images online, AI generated, or just heavy filters, cosmetic surgery, that it's not normal. It's not like anyone woke up this way. You saw this a little bit with Kylie Jenner recently. Someone was like, I could know what her boob job, like what she asked for. And she responded and was like, here you go. And that seems like such a shift from me from when she was like, no, I don't have lip fillers. I just, I line my lips a certain way by my kid. I mean, it's a huge shift to be like, yeah, my body is fake. I pay for this. So I don't know what you guys think about it. Jeremy, as a man, what you think of cosmetic surgery, or Melanie, what you think as someone who has been online and also, you know, I assume raised by someone who didn't encourage you to alter your body.
Of course. Yeah, I do think that she has a point in that it is not good for society, and I think even far beyond just, oh, look at the unrealistic attainable image. I think it also is making girls look worse and they don't realize it. And it's like, I got lip fillers before and got those things dissolved. It looked terrible. And that's the thing, is a lot of people just don't have the awareness of that it does look bad. And so they think that, and especially with on camera with certain filters, that, then maybe that certain filler can look okay with certain filters and angles. But then when you see it in real life, it looks awful. And so when you're actually if you're comparing actresses from the 80s and 90s, there's so many unique faces and they're all so much more beautiful than what we mostly see now, because now a lot of these young women are getting all of these procedures done, all of these fillers to their face. How many actresses are we seeing that, like that woman from The Boys, for example, who's so beautiful, and then she
ruined herself. Colin Moriarty, whatever her name is.
And they're getting these buccal fat removals to try to look super chiseled. So then all of a sudden they look like transgenders now. And even the Vanessa Kirby, because I was like, I kept thinking, man,
her too.
What happened to her? Like, I didn't realize. And there's like, oh, well, she got the buccal fat removal to try to look fierce, and it's like, it just took away her beauty. So a lot of these girls are making themselves look like clowns or like transgenders, and they think that's the beauty standard.
They're trying to look all the same, but number one, it doesn't acknowledge that your bone structure doesn't support these alterations. And I think you're right, the unique faces things. I mean, the person I'm now thinking of is Bella Hadid, who did an interview. You know, she's young and her mom was a model, but she got a nose job, and she did an interview later being like, I wish I had embraced the nose of my ancestors, because she says it just, like, doesn't reflect her at all. I mean, if you're 20 years old and getting lip filler, that's dissolvable, right? But if you get a nose job, if you get, you know, any number of these other procedures, it's a lifetime commitment, which maybe you shouldn't get, you know, like maybe just cut your hair, dye it, get some highlights.
Do something that
that you could grow out of, you know?
Exactly. And that's the thing is a lot of these girls are getting these nose jobs to try to like get that pointed up nose. But then when your face isn't designed for that kind of nose, which for most people it's not, you look like a Whoville character.
Yes.
That's starting to go out of style and people are starting to appreciate natural noses now. And hopefully we see more of that because I think that a lot of these plastic surgery standards have just not been good at all. There might be, I think, in all honesty, if there is somebody who has some crazy abnormality, let's say they have a massive nose that's way bigger than their,
no,
I'm not going to feel bad if they get their nose done to a realistic degree.
Right.
But a lot of these girls who are otherwise, they have most people, like 99% of people, if not more, don't need to be touching their face with any surgery or fillers or anything unless you have some sort of deformity looking thing. It's not necessary, and it's really taking away beauty.
If a woman has a breast reduction because she is having back problems or something like that, you know, I think like you said, if you're going from 10% to, you know, you have a 90% mess, I'll say that's one thing, but that's not who's getting this work. The people who are already there's nothing wrong with them. And they're like, yeah, but I want to get that last 1%. That stuff is gross. Look, I don't care if women get plastic surgery. It's just not for me. If my wife, let's say, you know, she's 40 now, she's got big boobs. She was like, hey, I want to, you know, get some procedure to you know, I don't know. I mean, I think that'd be blasphemy to get, you know, go from.
She's like, my back hurts and my bra strap will leave permanent marks on my shoulders. And Jeremy's like, you carry that weight. That's your responsibility. In this
well, I mean, I have a different opinion of it now in my 40s than I would have in my 30s. Now I'd be like, oh, okay, well, I get it. You know, but
you've matured. I get you.
Yeah, but I don't really have a problem with it. I'm not attracted to it. I've, you know, I've dated, you know, I've been around. Well, no real fake boobs because girls weren't getting them in high school, but they're not for me. If a girl gets a nose job to breathe better, sure. But most women lie about that. And they say it was to breathe better when it was really just you know, to have a nose job.
Yeah.
I think if you've had cosmetic surgery for any non-medical reason, it says more about you as a red flag. For me, if you got a boob job, I don't know. I think you have other insecurities. You're probably not, you know, dating material for me. I don't think it makes you a bad person. You know, maybe you had cancer or something, or one boob is bigger than the other. That all is fine to me. You know what I mean? Or whatever it is. But if you have those deep-seated insecurities where you've had 3, 4, 5, 6 procedures, even now, I think it's pretty cringe that the women in my age group are getting Botox like it's no big deal.
Right.
They're doing,
also, girls younger, girls who are in their 20s are getting Botox.
I have cousins who are 18 and 19 who are doing it.
I am convinced this is why
I need it. They need to drink water and have some collagen.
Exactly. People are saying Gen Z is aging just to where you can't tell the difference in age between millennials and Gen Z because they're aging so fast. I think it's because they're getting so much Botox and so much fillers and all this stuff. Because when you think about it, how do you age the best? You need strong bones to keep your face up, strong muscles to keep your face up. So what do you think's going to happen when you've been paralyzing your muscles since your 20s? You're going to lose bone density and you're going to lose muscle strength in your face. So yeah, of course your face is going to droop over time.
You're going to create a scenario where now Botox isn't enough and now you're going to need surgery.
Right.
You're literally creating the problem then for the industry to fix.
I think it's a scam. It makes them age worse.
Yeah. I have 2 young cousins, both female. And as long as I've, you know, known them in their adult lives, they get Botox. And I'm like, why? Oh, well, I get age lines or this, that, or the other thing. I'm like, you're 37. You should have age lines. What are you talking about?
Sure. And when somebody can move their face and you see lines that looks better than when you look at these actresses who are crying in these roles and then their face doesn't move. That looks worse than if they just had some lines because their face is moving. Come on.
I'm not gonna I don't think you should make plastic surgery illegal. There will always be a use case.
Oh,
for it.
yeah.
And there will be that woman who's like, yeah, I got my boobs done at whatever age, and that was it, and I'm happy with them. Like, cool. You
I know
live
a
your
couple
life.
girls
But
like that,
I
and they
think
look great.
Right. And I think for so
they'll show
many
them to you.
people, I think for so many people, it's like addictive. I mean, the same way people talk about like, oh, you can't just get one tattoo. I think that for most girls, it's like chasing a sense of perfection that's always changing. I mean, you've been mentioning this, Melanie, like some stuff is trendy, like thick eyebrows, thin eyebrows in the 90s,
Right.
having a super chiseled face, having a baby face. Like these things will evolve over time. And ultimately, I don't think it teaches women to appreciate the natural things about themselves that are good. I mean, like when you have teenagers who are learning to put on makeup, right? You don't tell them put on makeup so that you look more like Kim Kardashian. You might say like, oh, you have pretty eyes. You might want to wear a little mascara to accentuate that, or, you know, whatever you want to do. Like, it's not about you should make yourself look totally different. It's about enhancing what you already have. If you're saying the things you have are not good enough and you should go under the knife to change them constantly, of course they have no sense of self and they have no way to feel whole when they're looking in the mirror.
Yeah, I agree with that. Let's go to chat here. Ben Dyke says 400 people on this channel, 12,000 on Rumble. Why is Rumble chat moving slower? Are they all bots? No, we're also on the homepage, and a lot of people watch Rumble.
It's moving faster for me.
It is moving faster for me, but also a lot of people watch Rumble on their TVs.
Yeah.
It's just a different viewer. Gosh, I don't let my daughter watch Hollywood movies. Oh, that's probably a good idea.
Yeah, that's great, honestly.
Buy me a nanner says I'll marry Sydney Sweeney and make her Christian. I mean, good.
Good luck.
Good luck. Yeah, good luck.
Report back.
Yeah,
I mean, God
know.
tells us not to do that. You don't marry someone to convert them. They need to be converted first, but good luck.
oh, Bible burn. You should start a channel for Bible burns.
For
where
real?
you're like, oh, actually, and then just make people sound stupid.
Biblical burns with Melanie Mack.
Yeah. Yeah, we have a little shorter show today, but I'll make it up to you this weekend with a weekend stream. I do want to let my co-host tell people where they can be found. Where can they find your content?
All right. You guys can find me on Rumble at Melanie Mac or YouTube at Melanie Mac Go Boom for my weekly live streams. Also, my pop culture content. And then on for my Bible channel.
Get it together, Maggie. Or Maggie. Dang it.
I'm contagious. Both of you need to get it together.
Oh, I was just messaging her. The clips.
My Bible channel, Bible Time with Melanie Mac, on YouTube, where I talk about Bible-based topics, but also like just stuff going on in the world, like white people being bred out right now. That was my recent video. So there we go.
That's a spicy topic.
It is.
But it's also
Talking
true.
about the truth, man.
Yeah.
You can find my work on Rumble and YouTube at Hannah Claire B. I'm also on X at Hannah Claire B. I do videos on the news, some cultural analysis. I cannot give you any sick biblical burns, but I hope you'll check out my work anyways. And yeah, I've had fun with both of you this week. I love doing Astrocast. I think it's got such a good vibe, you know. Jeremy, what are you up to this weekend?
The vibe is I'm going to the Renaissance Fair, boys.
Oh, yay!
I did not go last weekend because I was stuck at the EAA until like 1 a.m. The traffic was outrageous. And then there was all these dumb bastards on e-bikes darting in and out in traffic, causing accidents. It was driving me insane. I literally like almost got into an actual physical fight with somebody for the first time in 42 years.
Fisticuffs?
Yes, because dude was driving a UTV on the road in the opposing lane, trying to get around me in my car, and he almost fucking hit us. I was like, what the fuck? My window was wide open. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? And like, I'm like, you have your whole fucking family. Well, I probably shouldn't swear, but his whole family on a UTV driving it on an oncoming traffic lane to try and go around me. I'm like, and then some cop was like, it was a great moment in epic road rage history. Because he was like, I was like, had my hand on the door because like he started to get out of his UTV. I was like, all right, I'm fucking on. And some cop was like, what the fuck? He's hit him with the same thing. He's like, what are you doing? You're in the opposing, get out of here. And he's like, oh, sorry, officer. And he had to like go back to where he was doing, where he was in traffic. I wasn't going to fight him just over that. But I was just like, that was the maddest I've been in a long time. Like I've never yelled at anybody in my life. And I really didn't yell, but I have a loud voice, and like he absolutely heard it. Like he's like I was at my wit's end. Anyway, didn't get home till like 1 o'clock. So I didn't want to go to the Ren Fair, kind of tired and crabby. So I'm going this weekend, and it's supposed to be much nicer weather. So I'm going to drink absinthe and go to all the shows. My wife said she's willing to buy a corset this year. I almost got her to buy one last year, but then they're very expensive because they're like handmade.
Right.
So she was like, but then I'm like, come on, like you have been blessed to wear something like this. Like, so
Jim said, please do it, please.
I said she could wear like a shirt underneath. Like she doesn't have to have her tits all out. You know, like you could just wear a corset with like a fluffy, like white,
like one of those
you know, Melanie knows. Yes, exactly. That's exactly what I said. I said just wear, you don't have to like, you know, not like I tell her how to dress all the time.
Oh,
but,
well, hold on,
not
there,
all
please.
the time, just
look,
sometimes.
If she was here, she would tell you, like, I have bought all of her clothes for the past like 15 years. She asks me what I like, and that's what she buys. Like, that's the correct way to go about it. Like,
I like
that. And it's much more frustrating when you're like, hey, do you like this? Do you think I should get it? And the person is like, I don't know. What?
Right. I just tell it straight. Yeah. And plus I kind of know she'll come in, like, she'll do like a fashion show thing, and she'll come in and be like, I can already tell if she doesn't like how she looks in it. And so I'll just be like, no, because I know not only you don't like it, but if I don't tell you that it doesn't look good, you're going to keep it and never wear it. So it's like worse because you're not going to return it.
Yep.
So like, I don't mean, I'm kind of like hamming it up, like sounding like I like control. I mean, she buys stuff without my approval.
Right.
But
and
like,
with coupons too. She's out of control.
yeah, as long as I'm not there, I don't care what coupons she uses.
No, I think
she gave me a coupon for the state fair.
To be honest, like I think the fact that you're like there to support her and you're showing interest in something that maybe on your own you wouldn't have cared about, but it's your wife, so you care about it. Like that's good. That's positive marriage content.
Well, I mean, she's buying a dress. She should care what I think about it, and I should care what she thinks about stuff that I wear. Like I just buy 20 plaid shirts at once and that's for like that gets me through the year. And then I'll be like, hey, do you like these?
When they're colors she doesn't like.
Well, that does happen. That has happened in the past. Crocs would be a hard no. Yeah, I don't let her wear Crocs. That would be. I made her get rid of her Uggs too. I'm like, those are so fucking 2000s. Get rid of those.
2000s are back, Jeremy.
Uggs are not. No, Uggs are not in. I never let her wear high-waisted pants either. And like Maggie would come in wearing high-waisted pants. She's like, Maggie wears them. I'm like, I don't care.
You're like,
Maggie's
I'm
not my wife. High-waisted pants look good on nobody. Nobody. That's my personal opinion.
I do agree. There's very few people who look good in high-waisted. But
everyone
you're tall,
I've seen wear them.
So tall girls can definitely look better.
Yeah, tall girls can pull it off if you're tall and thin. But every other woman I've seen just makes them look like they have like good old American pancake ass. Like it makes their asses look terrible. And I'm like, who told you that high-waisted pants was a good idea? Like, so people, this is how I look at it. They don't have people around them that love them. Because if they did, they would tell them that their ass looks terrible in those pants. And they wouldn't be wearing them. That's just being a good husband or a good friend. Women should tell other women that they can't pull something off too.
For sure.
When do we get a full Astro Cash fashion review day? Because that's the segment I want. That's the content I'm looking for.
I would love that.
Like, I mean, I would do it happily. I feel like I have a pretty good eye. Like, my wife takes me with her clothes shopping on purpose. I'll tell you. Like, she...
Nobody made Jeremy get on this hill, but he's gonna die.
I'm gonna die on... I know it looks good on women. Yeah. Yes, I would happily do it. Somebody says you look like 325 pounds of chewed gum. Don't assert well it looks good or not. I don't
that's
think
the thing. That's not relevant. Like
it's
you
not relevant.
Yeah.
I have two eyes. That's what you need. And like the if I was gay, I'd be on that show 100% on the Queer Eye show. Definitely.
I'm just saying we could have our own episode of Fashion Police between Modesty Melanie and looks good on women Jeremy. Like
then he has and someone just like just so they know which Just so they show the tats, so I know to avoid them. Oh, I don't have a problem with tattoos. I have a problem with bad tattoos. You know, if a woman has like one tattoo and it's like thin lined and it's like, oh, it's a cat. No, it's fucking gross. Get rid of it. If she has like a sleeve or like a nice piece of art, if you're gonna do it, do it. Don't get your fucking zodiac sign like I did when I was 18. That's dumb. I'm getting it removed.
Your zodiac sign?
Of course I did. It's fucking terrible. Yeah.
I thought only women were into zodiac signs.
I didn't know what I could get. I was 18.
Some men are, yeah.
You know, I turned 18 and I was like, well, I gotta get a tattoo. But I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna get. So I got like a big Aries ram. It's fucking cringe and I'm getting it removed. It's like $2,000. These people have like crazy good reviews. It's like 5. You have to go like 5 times. They're both gone. Now, what I get, for years I thought I would cover it up with something else, but now I want to like wait until I lose the weight, because then I don't want like, granted, my arms are going to change too much, but like, no fucking stupid cat tattoos, single tattoo that's a clover on your foot. No, don't get it then. You didn't want one. If you get that little, you know, someone in chat, I've never agreed with Jeremy Moore. See? I know what guys like on girls. That's what I'll say. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't conventionally look good or whatever, but That's times my ass.
The fashion review show would be so good, because too often it's like, you know, a bunch of screechy women, which I am sort of screechy, so I can say that.
Both of you, when both of you get going, like my dog kind of paces around a little bit. He's not sure what's going on.
When I started doing more podcasts, my dad was like, you should probably look into voice lessons.
Oh, no.
Dang,
I think you're
Dad.
good. See, now I feel bad because I get a bunch of hate on my voice, and I will think, oh, I always assume yours is more pleasant than mine, because like I hear how bad my voice is every day. So now I'm like, oh, I guess I have a terrible voice.
Yeah, hers is far better.
It is. But I also think that it's just women, we have lighter voices, and so it can be more irritating to listen to than listen to a more bassy voice.
It is what it is, you know?
Yeah.
Flaws, you know.
So I guess we're on testosterone therapy next week.
You want to sound more like
let's
men?
bring it down. Let's bring it down.
I guess that, we're going to start talking like men.
Yeah.
Fair. So it's like screechy women and like a gay man. And what do these people know about what men like? And I don't think that idea that like women dress for men is necessarily true 100% of the time. But
no, they dress for themselves. But I mean,
but in your case, like, and I get this, like, I like it when my husband likes what I'm wearing. You know, that's positive.
Yeah.
I don't care about everybody else in the world, but like, he's important. In your case, like, you care about how your wife feels about how she looks in clothing. You want her to feel confident. Like, these
and
are
I want her to
positive
look
things.
good when we're out too. Like we go out to a fancy dinner and I wear a Carhartt hoodie and shorts. But if she's dressed up and she's got all her jewelry on, I know I've been starting to get that burn from the restaurant and I don't like it. So last time I went, I think I wore a button down.
You know, team.
I know. They do. Yeah, they're like just as diametrically opposed. Jeremy, I would definitely watch a movie review channel with you, you three, and maybe a fashion show that just roasts Gen Z clothing. Gen Z I don't like the baggy clothing look. It's gross.
Right.
I also think the stupid. Can we stop with the sweatpants rolled down to your butt crack? It's fucking gross. All right. You look like a whore. And I see girls when I go to the fair. I'm gonna go to the fair. I was thinking about going next Thursday and just letting you girls host the state fair. Like, I'm going to see 12-year-olds dressed like that. And it's like, it's fucking gross. And I don't know if dads are just like, oh, it's just their pants. I'm like, no, they're putting like their whole, and they do that to make their butts look bigger too. It's just fucking gross. Stop. You're a whore. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Get rid of it. And stop with the baggy shit too.
A bunch of daughters, because I think they would be fantastic people.
They would be the best dressed women on the planet.
And they would have a really good, strong sense of self, I think.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah. Jeremy, gal needs a classic heart-shaped ass to pull off high-waisted pants. Not common in Wisconsin. That's true. Wisconsin does have a flat ass epidemic.
Wisconsin burn. Oh no.
No, that's just the truth. It's not a burn if it's true. Wisconsin asses are suboptimal. And when you see a good one, it's rare. Like my wife started doing stair climber, and she's like, "Look, I have a butt now." Like it's a thing. Like girls even know. Like
stair climbers that will build the booty.
Yeah. And I was like, yeah, I noticed. She was like so proud. She's like, look at my jeans. These jeans look good. I'm like, yeah, they do. Nice job.
See, your hair is nice.
I got on the stream at work, the people are all agreeing with you, Jeremy. See? Fucking A. Right? Yeah. Maybe I'll start maybe I'll do it as a one-off, like standalone Jeremy fashion review video one day.
Well, we're not even allowed to be in our fashion review video, Melanie.
No, you guys we'll do a stream, but then you guys have to do the research. I don't want to see the outfits before.
Okay.
So that you get my like raw
Wait, yes, this is so
reaction.
fun. I love this.
Yeah.
I like it.
We'll do that on like next Tuesday or Thursday. So yeah, if you got to give me like, because if I see it ahead of time, then I'll overthink it.
Okay.
Yeah, so my ex is a hoe, so of course she will try to raise my daughter the same way. Oof.
Oh,
Jeremy's
no.
Metro Hour. I'm talking about women's clothes, not men. Is that gay? I guess it's a little gay.
I don't think it's gay because you're coming at it from a position
talking about what I
this
like.
looks good. Like,
Yeah.
it's not about fashion reasons. It's just what looks good and what doesn't look good.
Yeah. New channel. Yeah. Oh, I love the fashion review show. Okay, we'll do the fashion review show for our 6% female audience. I think we actually have more of a female audience on the podcast than we do on my standalone videos. So I'm glad that we have the
male
girls.
audience shouldn't count this out though, because you can watch our content. We'll give you honest feedback. Like, you trust Jeremy on this, and then you can have better conversations with the women in your life, whether it's your wife, your daughter, you're on a date. Like, women love it when you're interested in things they're interested in. I'm just saying this will help you.
Yeah, it would. I can't tell you how many times I've been clothes shopping and I've said something like, that's not really in anymore, or something like that. And the chick at the clothes like, whoa. Like, so, and if I was single, that would be my in.
There you go.
So, and it's not like I read fashion magazines. I just see what, like, I like women. I think women are beautiful. So I analyze what, that's what I tell my wife. When a girl's like top is out, I'm just looking at her clothes. I'm seeing if she's
for the fashion review.
Yeah. Right.
Also, it's really important if you have a middle school age daughter that you are able to connect with her if you're a dad, right? This is the prime time for her to go astray.
That's right. Yeah. Keep her sweatpants unrolled. I mean, rolled all the way up. And none of those stupid sweatshirts that people are trying to bring back from the 80s that are like really short. And I saw one the other day. I was like, anyway, we'll save it for the show. Jeremy, open up a women's clothing line. No, I can't create. I can only tell you what looks good on women. And it varies from woman to woman. I couldn't tell you what.
That's true. Different body types and stuff.
Yeah. I couldn't tell you how to make a shirt or what should be a thing. Yeah, I don't have that ability. Okay, so with that, I kind of sound like I stalk women a little bit now. I'm constantly looking at women's clothes.
You're a red-blooded male. You also, this is funny.
It's because I can't. I like to look.
Years.
Well, I think it's because I like looking at hot chicks, but like I'm married, so my eyes are drawn to them. So the only thing I can really do is judge their outfit, as opposed to think about them as a potential mate. So I'm just like,
if you're just judging their outfit, then that's not lustful. But
no,
so it's totally different. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. Maybe that's what it is, because I've been like I've been together with her for so long. It's not like looking at cute girls went away. Like I like cute girls, but
and it's like if my wife dressed like that, it would be bad, right? Like you're sort of monitoring the trends to keep her from falling down a bad path.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I protected her from the ugly Christmas sweater disaster of 2015 or whatever that was, when everyone was wearing those. All right. Well, with that, we'll go to Viva Fry. Go say hi to Viva, everybody. All right. Bye.
Hi, Viva.
Bye.